In our town, we've been having trouble lately with the traffic lights. What's been happening is this. When they should be red, they go green, and when they should be green, they go red. And cars, they just keep bumping into each other. So they got in touch with the council and they said, you've got to fix this problem. What problem, they said? The lights, they're out of order. Ah, we can fix that straight away. They put a sign up saying out of order. Yes, that's okay, but we know they're out of order, but it doesn't fix the lights. What we'll do, we'll get an expert involved, all right? Yes. So they got in touch with a man called Mr. Clever. Well, that's not his real name, but everyone knew Mr. Clever because if anything needed doing, you called Mr. Clever because he could fix anything. Well, almost anything. So they got hold of him and they said, Mr. Clever, can you come and sort our traffic light problems out? They're not working. Sure. So he went along and he took the cover off and straight away he saw the problem. The light bulbs were out of order. The red is where the green should be and the green is where the red should be. So he got his bag and he said, that's an easy fix. We just put the bulbs in there, we'll cover, and we put the green at the bottom because that's where they should be. And then we put the yellow or orange next. And last but not least, the red. So we can take away the sign, we can take off the cover and, oh dear. This seems to be a bigger problem than I thought, said Mr. Clever, because as we can see, they are still out of order. So, let's start again. It's the green that goes first. That we know. Followed by the yellow or the orange. And last but not least, we have the red. So, once again, we can take the... Oh dear. This really is a bigger problem than I thought. First thing, let's put that sign back up. We took them back out because maybe it could be my fault. So we start off with the green. And then we have the yellow. Okay, so we know that's right. And the last but not least is the troublesome one. So, what we're going to do, we're going to wrap it up in some paper. And I'm going to take it back to the shop and get it changed for one that works. In fact, what I would do, I'll make sure it really is safe when I get back because I don't want a bag of broken glass. We just wrap it up again. So, he goes to the shop and it's lunchtime. So he says to the man, can you help me? Sure, what's the problem? I need a red traffic light bulb. Oh dear, says the man. I've got green, I've got the yellow, orange, but I've got no red. They won't be in until next week. Oh dear, I'm not sure what we can do now. So poor Mr. Clever, he went off, he went to the council, and before he could actually get into the council building, he had an idea. He says, I have a friend, a magician, Mr. Ray Franklyn. He can help me. So he gets on the phone. He says, Mr. Franklyn. Yes, this is Mr. Clever. Oh, you must have a problem because you only ring me when you have a problem. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, but yes, I do have a problem. So what's the problem? Because the traffic lights in the town are not working properly. They're not. Why? They keep going out of order. Well, you put a sign up? I said, yes, put the sign up. But the actual sequence of the lights is what's out of order. Oh, that's not a problem. I can just wave with my magic wand and they're fixed. You mean they're done already? Yes. So you can take away the sign because you're not going to be needing that anymore. You can take off the cover. If you see, you should have the green at the bottom and you have the yellow and you've got the red at the top. And that's right. But I now have another dilemma. He goes, what's that? You see, I wrapped up the red bulb. I put it in paper. I took it to the shop to change it. And they didn't have a red bulb. So if I've got the red bulb here, what do I have wrapped up in the paper? He goes, well, unwrap it and see. So that's what I did. I unwrapped it. And he said, well, I knew you went in your lunchtime, so what I did, I changed that red for an orange. So you can now go and enjoy your lunch, have a nice orange, but before you do that, you better put your sign up so that people know where they can get hold of you if they need you while you're at lunch.